Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Espera. Como dulce melodía esa noche, no me It's bachata time! How we doing, guys? Such a cute song this is. Alright. Welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. Okay, my people, slowly, we're gonna get this party started. I can see all of you are super excited. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Guys, today we have Dominican Bachata. Woo! My favorite. Woo! I love Dominican Bachata. We haven't had it for a while. And today's class, actually, we're going to do some nice footwork. We're going to do some footwork I've never shown before on this channel. So that's exciting for both you and me. So we're going to do actually something that is completely new and some stuff that you know as well. But most importantly, today's Dominican class is not going to be about how fast we can do it. It's actually going to be about learning some nice new stuff and then just working with some beautiful music. And guys, we're going to work with a lot of music. I'm going to make sure I play a lot of music and hopefully we have a good time together and learn something new. Now, I really want to say my hellos before we go any further. First of all, Ortendo, welcome back. He had a little gap from salsa with Rasa and bachata with Rasa, but he's been walking, climbing, and all kinds of things. Ortendo, were you climbing mountains? Is that where you walking fields? Every time I see a picture of you, you're in a mountain or in the field or something. Tell me more. And thank you so much for your donation, darling. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Always so generous. Marisol is here. Is saying good afternoon. Marisol, hello. And then we have Marisol donating as well. Oh, thank you, Marisol. That's so sweet. And Mary Louise is here, my heart. Hello, darling. And she's also donating. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. Matt is in the house, my sweetheart. My bachata feet are ready. I love that. I love that so much. Alistair, hello, sweetheart. Lovely to see you here as well. And Luis, buena tarde para ti también, como tu hija. ¿Todo bien? Polly's in the house. Of course she is. She's a hardcore dancer. Polly, she is. Sarah is saying hello to everybody. I've been away for a while. Good to be back. Oh, Sarah, welcome back. Welcome back. Hopefully everything is okay. Marisa is saying hello. Adriana, hola, ¿cómo estás, chica bonita? And of course, Marisa's donating as well. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, this chat is not just for hellos, which is lovely when you do, and not just for donations, but also for questions. We're going to go straight into the class. So anytime I come over and I ask whether you're doing good or bad or something, please leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing so I would know how fast or slow the class needs to be. Okay? And any questions, or if you need to repeat it, don't be ashamed. This is a class for everybody. So just tell me, I need to repeat. I do not remember. Let's do it again, and I will do that for you. So without further ado, let's go into first steps because I do want to show you quite a bit. Oh, isn't that like a perfect angle from the first try? I shall not touch the camera any longer. Okay, so now we're going to go straight away into some basic stuff. But every time you hear me say basic in Dominican Bachata, I tend to mean that it's a box, okay? There's a couple of few basic steps that happens in Dominican Bachata, in the authentic Bachata, and in Dominican Republic, depending which area you're gonna go to, is what the basic step is. But box is kind of like a universal thing, so we're gonna always start with the box. So as I start my first step, on my left foot, I do my box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just to mark it as a basic. Now, Couple of things before we go any further. Even when you're just doing the box, we are now going to try and actually work a lot on our hip movement and the correct way of placing and shifting our weight. I believe Dominican Bachata is not just footwork, it's actually the style itself, how you do that footwork. You can do a footwork really fast, but it looks clumsy, and that is a lot of the times because of a bad shift of the weight or bad hip movement. So we're going to talk about that a lot. So now try to have your knees nice and soft and really small steps. I exaggerated for you to see, but the smaller you can take them, the better. So let's do the box one more time and think about what I've just said. Now, on the left foot, we start to the side and then the left foot goes forward. So we go side left, then forward left. Now on your right, side right, then back on the right. Okay? Still 3 steps in time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. So that's our basic. Now, step number 2 that we're going into. Oh, Vanessa is here. Thank you, Vanessa. Good to be back, believe it or not. I enjoyed my time with my family, but it's nice to be back in London. You know, it's my home. This is my space. It's mine. Mine. Okay, so now step number 2. We start on the left foot and we're gonna do a kind of like a forward step, but it's gonna be slightly angled. 1, come back, 2, 3, and tap. And we're gonna do exactly the same on the left foot. We're gonna go forward, but in a little bit of an angle. 5, 6, 7, and tap. So still 3 steps in tap. Left, left, tap, then right, left, and tap. But super important, the detail. It's an angle. Can you see that? It's an angle. I am not going directly forward because that would be forward, and I'm not going side. I'm going angle and tap, angle and tap. And now we're going to work a little bit more on that shift of the weight and the hip movement. So instead of raising my legs every single time when I take a step, I actually going to just raise once. And as I do, look, as I place my leg here, can you see how my hip is pointing to the opposite direction? So I'm not flat here. My hip is on the opposite side. And then I'm transferring my hip as I go. 1, 2, 3, and tap. Can you hear the ambulance? They're coming. So now I'm going to the other side, exactly the same thing. I place my leg in an angle, but can you see how my hip is on the other side? I step there, but my hip left over there. But now I can transfer my weight and I can move my hip. So I have much more movement in the hip rather than I'm just taking the steps like this. Make sense? So I'm moving my hip, shifting my weight. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. Shift your weight. 2, 3, tap. Shift your weight. 6, 7, tap. And shift, 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 and tap. And shift, 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 and tap. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Box step, basic. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready. Here we go. Angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Is it happening, guys? And when I say happening, I don't mean did you get the step? I mean the whole thing. That hip action here as you taking your step, is that happening as well? Please let me know. Now, before you answer me, we're going immediately into our side step. So now when you hear side step, it's exactly what it sounds like. The next step is to the side. Ortenda says he's doing great. Marilu is doing great. Fantastic. Okay, so now, side step itself on the left foot. Instead of angle, I'm going to the side. Same principle, transfer my weight, come back and tap. Then I'm going to go to the other side on my right foot. Side, transfer, come back and tap. That's the side step. We're gonna do a different version of it. I just wanna make sure everybody's okay with the basic version first. So we're going to the side. 5, 6, 7, ah. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. So again, hip movement, same principle. As I take my step, my hip is on the opposite direction, and then the hip transfers, right? As I take my step, the hip is on the opposite direction, and then my hip transfers. So then you have movement every time you're taking a step because you're transferring the weight and the hip is in the delayed action. Hello, Min. Welcome back, my darling. Welcome back. Polly says yes, it's helpful. Excellent. Okay, so now guys, that's the side step, but we're not doing the same side step. It's the same beginning, but a different ending. We're gonna do a little syncopation in the end, and syncopation, as you know, means faster. Means something is faster than just a normal beat. So the fastest end is gonna be a out leg and then a bring back leg, yes, instead of the tap. So as I'm going into my side step, 1, 2, 3, on 4, I stick out and I bring it back. Then 5, 6, 7 again, I go 5, 6, 7. On 8, I stick out and I bring it back. So instead of tapping, you have out, in. Instead of tapping, you have out, in. Out, in, because it's a syncopation, suddenly from the movement, there has to be stillness. You cannot move a lot and do the leg really fast and beautifully, right? So you move still. Move still. And actually it looks really cool because dynamically when you're dancing, you're doing this and then suddenly nothing. Tum, 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 ta, ta. Yes? So try to have that dynamic going on when you're dancing. So let's give it a go. Going to the side first. Side and come back, stick out, bring it back. Side and come back, stick out, bring it back. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Is it a yay or is it a nay? Guys, let's take it from the top. We have 2 boxes, then we have 2 times forwards in an angle, and then we're going to do 2 times side step with our syncopation, okay? 5, 6, 7 box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, angle, and 1, 2, use the hip. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side step syncopation. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6. Box step and 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it happening? Guys, since we're doing the side step with the syncopation, I want to show you one more side step that is a little bit more interesting, and then we can try and practice it with the music. But while we're still doing the side step, I really want to do that one more thing, and then we're going to have our first song, okay? Mary Lou's doing good. All right. So now, guys, the next side step is going to be a little bit more playful, dynamically, and it will have a little bit of a bounce in the middle. But it starts the same as the side. 1, 2. But instead of together, I'm going to cross over and then cross over again. Then I'm going to go 5, 6, and then I'm going to cross over and cross over again. Now, what does it mean cross over and cross over again? The first cross is a dummy cross. The next cross is an actual step. Step, step, pretend, go. Step, step, pretend, go. Step, step, pretend, go. Does that make sense? It's a double tap on the spot, which gives us that playful moment. So now, as I do my side step, same principle, using my shift of the weight. Now, the cross here, I'm not angling, I'm actually keeping it tight. Right here, just underneath. And this leg, I place it down and I slightly soften the knee. I came up and now I bent my knees a little bit more, not uncomfortably, whatever's comfortable, to transfer my weight. As I'm going here, I do a little tap with the soft knee. And the second time around, I actually shift my weight. Yes, to be ready to go on the other leg. Let's try really slow. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, if you get the step right, when the music's playing, sometimes there's changes, and you can actually exaggerate it by going on the ball of the feet and then dropping on the next one. But this is just something to play around with. The technique, what we did, is perfect. It's just you can actually go a little bit more playful if you want to and feel like the music is taking you there. Otherwise, you can keep it even, no problem whatsoever. Oh, good. Love Rasa. Hey, yay, yay, yay. Oh, thank you, Louise. Paul is doing great. Fantastic. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's take it from the top and then we try with the music, okay? 5, 6, 7, box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, angle, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, side syncopation. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 with the cross. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Box and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let us try. Let us try and see what happens. The song I have for you is actually very old school. I love this song so, so much. Monchi y Alexandra Oye en Blanco. It's a beautiful song. It's not too fast, but it's beautiful. Okay, come on, Bluetooth. Don't let me down. Oh, here we go. Are we ready? Let me know if you recognize the song. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the box going. Keep the box going. Here we go. Forward angle.
Fue imposible sacar un recuerdo de mi mente.
Side.
Fue imposible olvidar que algún día yo te quise.
Cross.
Tanto tiempo pasó este día que te fuiste.
And box.
Allí supe que las
You got it,
despedidas
right?
son muy tristes. Nunca me imaginé con que se llevan en su viaje aquellas ilusiones que niños susurramos. Todos tus sentimientos los dejaste en tu equipaje. Quisiste consolarme, me
Ready?
dijiste yo te amo.
Angle.
Desde entonces no supe qué sería de mi
Now you
vida.
can.
Desde entonces no supe si algún día regresabas.
Side.
Los amigos del pueblo preguntaron si volvías. Llorando di la espalda, no les pude decir nada.
Cross.
Ayer que regresé a mi pueblo, alguien me dijo que ya te casaste.
And into the box.
Mira mi vida, si no me olvidaste, me marcharé con los ojos aguados. Después le pregunté a la luna, me dio la espalda e intentó ocultarse. Hasta la luna sabe que me amaste.
Ready?
Hasta la luna sabe que me amaste.
Let's go. Angle.
Y vuela, vuela, por otro rumbo, me hizo ella soñar que el mundo es tu flor.
Side.
Ya no puedes volar conmigo, aunque mis sueños sean contigo.
Cross.
Ya no puedes volar conmigo, aunque mis sueños sean
And
contigo.
box.
Otro amor ha llegado a mi vida y no te quiero.
Es muy grande, no puedo negar que me muero. Pero no tardarán mis palabras para decirte que soñaré contigo siempre que cierre mis ojos, que entonaré por ti mis labios noche a noche. Lloraré sin ti cuando recuerde que eres solo, y al recordar que duermes en los brazos de otro hombre. Me pregunto si aún reflejas algo de mi vida, si en tu memoria vive aquel amor de tantos años, aquel hombre que siempre te ha querido desde niña, que llora porque el amor de su vida se ha casado.
Es triste ver que un día te aleja y alguien se va lo mejor de tu vida. Dime el motivo de tu despedida, porque te fuiste dejándome pena. Un día recibí tu carta, quise leerla y era un blanco, pues de tu vida nunca supe nada. Como preguntas que si aún te amo.
Y vuela, vuela por otro rumbo, ve y sueña. El mundo es tuyo.
Ya no puedes volar conmigo, aunque mis sueños serán contigo.
Y vuela, vuela por otro rumbo, ve y sueña, sueña.
Whew. Okay, guys, for those who know Dominican Bachata tends to be a little bit longer than normal bachata when it comes to the songs. So we're going to play more music a little bit later, but let's learn something else. Okay? I think that's important. What's the song called? Christopher, the song is called Oye en Blanco, Monchi y Alexandra. Oye en Blanco. Yes, it's a very, very old group. They were one of the first ones to kick it off. It's really, really, really good. And Darren, oh, Mr. D is in the house and he's donating money. Thank you, Mr. D. Appreciate it. Guys, Mr. D in the house. Welcome, my darling. Hopefully you're enjoying your class. Okay, guys, we continue. If you're okay with this, we continue with the next step. The next step I really, really like. It's kind of like a new thing I'm trying, but it's super nice. The first version I'm going to show you is a little bit just like a play with the hip. And then the second version is a little bit more with the syncopation as well on the same play. I really enjoy it when I do it. So now, on the left foot, what we're going to do, we're going to extend it, bring it back, extend it, and then change the leg. Then we're going to go with the right. Extend it, bring it back, extend it, and then come back. Now, this is all about the movement and positioning. As I extend my leg, it goes on the heel. If you're wearing heels, you can do it on the toe as well. It's fine. But if you're wearing flats, make sure you do the heel. It's going to give a little bit more of effect. And now, as I do my heel, my leg doesn't go directly in front like this. I kind of turn it out a little bit. So I turn it out and a little bit like a crossover, just a little bit. So I could have, again, that hip movement. And a lot of this, actually, we use it in things like this. Yes, we've done this step as well so many times, and this is a perfect exercise for that. So we extend, bring it back, extend, change the leg. Now the other leg, extend, bring it back, extend, change the leg. Okay? What is happening with you guys here? I've also been listening to you to Vute Provar by DJ Adamar. Fantastic, Christopher. Well done. I will actually check it out. I can't remember by the name how it sounds, but I'm sure I would recognize it. Oh, great fun, Polly. Excellent. Oye en Blanco by Monchi Alexander. Alistair, well done. He actually wrote it down. Well done, Alistair. Okay, so now, guys, you see, I need to do nothing. My students have me. They have my back. Okay, so on the left foot, we go. Extend, extend, bring it back, extend and change. Extend, bring it back, extend and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All in the hip and in the heel. All in the hip and in the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now that's the basic version. Now we're going to do a syncopation in the middle. So as I extend, 1 and 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6, 7, 8. Remember, syncopation means faster. We're doing a double step in the middle of our count. So we have 1, double, and change. 5, double, and change. Okay? Double means 2 steps. You have extend the left, left, right, extend the left, change the leg. Extend the right, right, left, extend the right, change the leg. Okay? One more time. 5, 6, 7, we have 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Are you getting this? Now, guys, again, it's super important when you do the double to actually move it through the hip rather than go up and down. So when I do my double, look, 1, 2. When I do my double 1 and 2, I'm not doing 1 and 2. There's no jumping. It's all in the soft knee and relaxed hip. 1 and 2. It's like nothing happened in my body. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. All transitions as if nothing happened. Super small but effective, right? Let's try it one more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. So now let's try the first version, which is just an extend and an extend and then the second one with a double, okay? First version, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Different rhythmically. 2, 3, 4. Now with the double, we go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Back to the version 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Kind of, sort of, maybe? Polly says she's doing great. Excellent. Polly has decided everybody else's future. Guys, anybody needs a repetition, please don't be shy. Let me know. Because if you say nothing, we're just going to keep on going. Christopher saying, the first thing I learned when first doing bachata at all of the parties was the dip. That is not good. Next time, tell any teacher who is for the first beginner's class teaching a dip, stop. Show me a normal step I can use on the dance floor. Mary Lewis is doing good. Repetition, please, especially with the double step. Okay, Vanessa, no problem. Guys, let's do it a couple more times, okay? Version 1 first, Vanessa. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, change the leg. 5, 6, 7, change the leg. 1, 2, 3, change the leg. 5, 6, 7, and stop. Now with the double, just a little bit quicker. First, everything happens on the left. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now everything happens on the right. 5 and 6, 7, 8. On the left. 1 and 2, 3, 4. On the right. 5 and 6, 7, 8. The most important thing is that remembering you start on your left and the double, don't get put off. It's just this. Yes, we're just exchanging the weight, but we keep the movement on the same leg. So we have left and left, left and right and right, right and left and left, right and right. Okay? Final time. Version 1. 5, 6, 7, and extend, bring it back, extend and change. Extend, bring it back, extend and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the double. Let's go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Vanessa, are you doing any better, my darling? Okay, Darren is doing do. Victoria, love it. Cool. Excellent, Victoria. I'm glad you love it. Vanessa, let me know how you're doing. Okay, we're moving on to the next step before we practice again with the music. Excellent, Vanessa. So now, this step right here, this one, it is a lot of fun, okay? It's a little bit naughty. We're going to be playing with our pelvis forwards and backwards, okay? So now, one of my legs are going to be in front. The other one is going to be behind. The left one is going to be in front. What I'm going to do here as I position, I have to be comfortable. My weight is going to be kind of in between the legs. It's not going to be on one leg or another. It's kind of in between. But my left leg mostly is on the ball of the foot, on like the half part of the foot, not on the heel. And I want that because I'm going to be moving my pelvis, softening my knees and kind of a little bit tapping my front leg. Yes? So my weight is in between the legs, but my back leg is nice and stable, and the front leg is tapping a little bit as I do my little pelvis action. Okay? Now for styling purposes, this is the same for leaders and followers. I'm actually gonna, my light disappeared. And we are back. Now, for styling purposes, I'm gonna keep my palms open here as I do this step. And it's kind of an implication of toma, 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 take it. Yes. Do you like what you see? That's kind of the idea of this styling. Don't forget we're dancing Dominican, so it's okay. So now, I place my left foot in front. As I do, my pelvis starts moving forwards and backwards. Try not to move the whole body. It's just in the pelvis, in the pelvis. And open your arms. We're going to do 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we're going to start going around. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now, when it comes to how many you're going to do forwards or backwards or going around, it doesn't really matter, right? You can choose how many you want to do. But for now, we're going to do 4. We're going to travel and we're going to stay on the spot again. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just to play with it a little bit more, and then we'll give you an opportunity to practice your pelvis. Now, as you're on the spot, it's quite straightforward, right? But as you're moving, you have to push a little bit from the forward leg, and the back leg, it pivots. We don't raise it, it just pivots as I move with my pelvis. Synchronized, synchronized, but that leg is still in front. Yes? Let's try one more time. Pelvis action. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, go round. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, box, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pelvis, position, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, box, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, before we try the whole thingy, I want to tell you just a preparation is super important. When you're doing any basic step, when you want to get into that, you get by preparing your pelvis out and stepping in. That's the preparation to get into the move. So if you're doing your box step, you're going to prepare your hip out before you step in. And that becomes a beginning. If you don't do out before you step in, it might become this. Can you see? And it's really hard to get into the momentum of it, right? So let's do one more time, a box step, and try to think out in is the beginning of our step, okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Pelvis and out, in, round, doom, 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 down. on the spot, and 5, 6, 7, basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, let's combine the second section. Don't worry about the first one, just the second one. We're gonna do the leg with the syncopation, the leg, and then we're gonna immediately go into our pelvis thrust, okay? Here we go. 5, 6, box step, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, forward leg, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, syncopation, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, thrust, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, box, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And this shall be our second song. Don't worry, we're going to come back to the first part. We have time, okay? I just really want you to focus on one thing at a time so that you can actually learn a little bit better, okay? And then we will combine everything together, I promise. Now, this next song is Luis Vargas, and it's called Loco de Amor. And I'm sure Alistair will find that song for us. Love this song. This is classic as well. 5, 6, 7, 9. Now, the music will change many times. Don't panic, we're gonna change with it.
El mundo va a escuchar una bachata de novela.
Always with the leg. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Syncopation. 1 and 2. 5 and 6. 1 and 2. 5 and 6. Thrust. 1. Down.
Tienes un canto que a cualquiera transforma.
5, 6,
Por
7,
eso yo
9,
ando
1.
cuando loco de amor. Hasta de madrugada camino por tu barrio. Ya piensa el vecindario que yo soy
Get
el
ready?
amor.
Here we go.
Que sabes lo que hago, dile que no soy malo. Lo que pasa es que te amo y perdí la razón. Que sabes lo que hago, dile que no soy
1,
malo.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And
Ahora
basic.
todos se acuestan temprano.
Music change.
Porque
And 1,
créeme
2,
que se
3,
lo ven.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1,
No
2,
se puede, no.
let's go.
La patrulla me está vigilando.
Think about it here.
Pendiente de todo lo que hago.
Syncopation. 1
Para
and 2.
poder vivir.
5 and 6. 1
Para
and 2.
poder vivir.
5 and 6. Thrust.
Pero se van a quedar con los crespos míos.
5, 6, 7, 9, 1.
Voy a llegar diciendo que soy jardinero y todas las mañanitas cuando tú salgas en Martín.
Get ready? Let's go. Syncopation. 1 and 2. 5 and 6. 1 and 2. Thrust. Round we go. Box. Let's go. Legs. 1, 2, 5, 7, 1. Syncopate. Thrust. 5, 6, 7, and 1.
Ahora va a sonar la guitarra Rasa.
Ready? Let's go. Leg.
Americano.
2, 1, 2. Syncopation. Now, kumbaba. 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 Let's go. E.
Póngalo ahí.
5, 6, 7, 9, 1.
Bachata de guerra, por favor. Pero de guerra de amor.
Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. Syncopation.
Para amarte, mi reina. Si algo no me falla para ti, todos los demás. Al frente de tu casa pondré una tiendecita.
5, 6,
Solo
7,
con el
9.
pretexto de poderte mirar. Las cosas que tú compres te las doy con cariño.
One more time, guys. One more time. We're gonna do
Yo
this.
sé que tú me pagas con amor y algo más. Las cosas que tú compres te las doy con cariño. Yo sé que tú me pagas con amor y algo más. Por las tardes me vuelvo carretero y en una bicicleta te llevo. Todas mis cartas de amor, todas mis cartas de amor.
Basic.
Para no marcharme tan
One more.
tú me diste de tu viejo.
Breathe.
No me sentiste, Señor. No me
Ready?
sentiste,
Let's go.
Te voy a ser el enfermo del corazón.
Syncopation.
Para que el médico diga que sí es verdad. Que tengo un mal que solo se puede curar. Con una linda muchachita que vive allá en una casita. Y la receta me ponga.
Woo! How we feeling, guys? I'm definitely warm. Are you warm? Matt, my darling, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. Thank you. Loco de Amor by Luis Vargas. That's right, Alistair. My encyclopedia, you are. Anna. Hola, everyone. I'm late. It's okay, my darling. Well, we're trying to have fun, but Anna, it's never the same without you. Welcome, my darling. Welcome. You got us a little bit late, but you were just there in time. So good for the hips. Oh my God, yes, guys. But this is the whole point. Like, I didn't want today to be just like a crazy routine. I really wanted to make sure that we use our hips, that we think about the shift of the weight, that the steps that we learn, we actually doing them nicely. So it's not just like we're learning random steps, but then we look like clumsy tomatoes, right? So I really wanted to make sure that you think about your hips and you're trying to do, you know, a little bit more movement, shift of the weight, you're working a little bit harder, because it's not just the full work, it's the whole cultural thing with Dominican Bachata, and it's just nice to do it correctly, right? And it's more fun that way as well, because you can play with your body, you're making music with your feet, it's a beautiful thing. So we're gonna add on one more step, and then we're gonna do the whole thing, okay? Now this next step is not complicated, but again, it's gonna play a little bit with the instruments. Polly says, brilliant, excellent. Now, guys, on my left foot, I'm gonna put the heel out, then I'm gonna cross over with my toe, I'm gonna take a step to the side, and I'm gonna do a double step. Now with my right foot, exactly the same. I do my heel out, I bring it across, I take a step to the side, and I'm gonna do a double step. Now, how do we count it? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Again, a little bit more funky play on a basic step. So now, my left foot, look, as I put my heel out, I don't think exactly where I'm putting. I'm just putting it wherever is comfortable as I extend my leg. And my heel is on the floor, right? Then as I cross, I tend to leave a gap here in between my legs. So I don't cross like this, because this takes too long, it's too tight, is not what we're aiming for. The aim is to play with the feet as the music gets fast, to be able to do the same. It's just here, yes, just across on the toe. So you have heel, toe, step to the side, and then it's your syncopation as we did in the step before, double step. And now you do exactly the same with the other leg. You stick it out, You tap across, you take a step, you do a double. Super easy. Let's try. 5, 6, 7 on the left. Heel, toe, step, double. Heel, toe, step, double. Heel, toe, step, double. Heel, toe, step, double. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, when it comes to the styling, you can play around a little bit with it. Oh, Anna, always. Now, you can play around a little bit. So here, as I do my heel, you can already see I'm kind of bouncing a little bit. So I'm not doing this and it's all dead. I'm kind of allowing the movement to happen as I do my step. I'm feeling it, yes? So I'm allowing my body to respond. Then here, it needs to be a little bit more subtle because syncopation means faster. That means less movement in the body, but the hip, right? So now here, bounce, bounce, step, hip. Bounce, bounce, step, hip. Bounce doesn't mean you're going, right? It's not an English discotheque. Doo, doo, doo. It's still Dominican Bachata, right? So when I say bounce, I just mean to have a little bit elasticity in your knees and it just goes through your body rather than all tense, right? But you have to make sure you maintain it. And there's a bit of an angle. If I angle my body here, it's nicer. And then on the double, I change my direction. So it wouldn't be all straight like this. You know what I mean? I angle a little bit, heel, toe, boom, angle, boom, boom, angle, boom, boom, angle. So it gives a little bit more of that natural flow. Kiss Rasa. Oh, good. Thank you very much. Thank you for the kiss. I appreciate it. Okay, let's try one more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, box step and 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go with extension. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Box step. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Now, guys, this is the moment where we take everything from the top, okay? So, bear with me. If you're doing it, something goes wrong, always come back into your box. Breathe, breathe, but don't suffocate. And make sure you don't stop no matter what, okay? But keep on going and keep on dancing. But now, everything from the top. We start with the box. 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Angle step. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Side step with the syncopation. 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now with the cross. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend the leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with the double. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now the thrust. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now heel and toe. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6. Basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! So when we do it separately, it seems all easy breezy. But when we do it with the music, the whole thing together is going to be a little bit stressful. Breathe through it. It's going to be okay. Let's try it. We're going to have 2 songs. One song is normal tempo like we've been practicing now. And the last song, we're going to try and challenge ourselves. And after this first song, if you have any more questions, don't hesitate. We can go through it one more time. Don't worry. No rush. So, one more song for practice is gonna be this. Beautiful. Thank you, Sarah. I'm glad you're enjoying the routine. Thank you. All right, guys. Breathe. 5, 6, 7, and 1. 5. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Como si fuera de magia, en un espacio prohibido imaginario.
Leg out.
El deseo de mis ansias, yo no me decido de tus tibios labios. Descubrir emociones, cuando chiste cruce amigos excitantes. Acostumbrado por aquellas sensaciones, de tanto amar que si te veo en cada paso. Una antología de caricias. Cuando allí me diste la primicia. Una antología de caricias. De amor que endulza nuestras vidas.
Get ready? Here we go.
El dolor de tu primera vez. Un que supo bien y una piel que gritaba, me endulza de otra vez.
Cross.
Un sentimiento, el machismo,
Leg forward.
al cruzar.
Syncopated. Tras. Hey. Heel
Dulce melodía, esa noche, no me penetró en mis sentidos y se metió tan adentro, que por eso salir no he podido. Me ahogué como si fuera de magia.
You're doing great, guys. You're doing great.
Imaginario.
Breathe through it.
Si cuando entra el deseo de mis ansias, yo no me decido de tus tibios labios.
Here we go.
Descubrir emociones, cuando chiste y tus amigos excitantes. Acostumbrado por aquellas sensaciones, de tanto amar que si te veo en cada paso. Una antología de caricias.
Leg out.
Cuando allí me diste la primicia.
Syncopated.
Una antología de caricias.
Tras.
Del amor que endulza nuestras vidas. Aunque
Heel
no pudor, el dolor de tu primera vez. Un dolor que supo bien y una piel que gritaba, me endulza de otra vez. Un dolor que supo bien y una piel que gritaba, me endulza de otra vez.
Guys, give yourself a little clap. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Oh my God, look, Alistair, well done. This song was by Anthony Santos, Antología de Caricias. Beautiful actual name. And it's a beautiful guitar as well. It just puts you in a completely different zone. You know exactly what the song brings, joy, love, and all kinds of appreciations. I don't know. I absolutely love it. But now, any final questions before our final tune? Don't go anywhere yet, guys. Don't give up on me now. You stick with me 2 more minutes, okay? Let's go. Let's do a little bit faster. Yes, Vanessa, it's a beautiful song. And Alistair, you're doing fantastic. I should pay you donations for all of the work you do for me. Oh, it's hilarious. You're doing fantastic. Okay, guys. Let's try a little bit faster if you have no other questions. And then if you still have any questions after the last song, don't worry, we can talk about that as well. Now, guys, when the music is faster, you just have to power through it, right? There's no technique that's gonna save you at this particular moment. You just have to power through. Don't overthink it. If you do too many or too little, just keep on going. You know the routine now. You don't need to follow me. Just do your own thing and you're going to be okay. And just remember, the smaller the steps, the quicker you can do them. The moment you start jumping a lot or doing big movements, when it's fast, it just becomes exhausting. So stick with small steps and do your best. Let's go. Let's give it a go. Just a little bit faster, okay? I'm laughing myself. No, just a little bit faster. It's going to be great. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you, Polly. All right, are you ready? This is where you get a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, and 1.
¿Cómo pudiste engañarme? Amor tan grande que yo te di. Mi vida no tiene lugar de cuando no amas.
Let's go.
Yo sé que la canción existe, pero yo confiaba porque te encontré. ¿Con qué voy a aliviar mi alma si no tengo nada? Ya te perdí. Y ahora sé que en el fracaso todita su flecha apuntándome a mí. Tú que jurabas amarme me pagaste así. Porque cansado de mi que me tocó perderte, no sé dónde voy. Si siempre yo voy a quererte, no podía olvidarte, mira lo que soy. Si siempre yo voy a quererte, no podía olvidarte, mira lo que soy. Quisiera olvidarlo todo, volver contigo, que me estoy llorando.
This is where we get some fun.
El corazón me grita, no seas cobarde, ¿qué te está pasando?
Let's go.
Ay, no pierdas la razón, ¿cómo puedes quererla si te dio el engaño? Ay, no pierdas la razón, ¿cómo puedes quererla si te dio el engaño?
Let's go.
¿Cómo pude acostumbrarme llegar a tu casa? Traigo nomás. Y ya no podré abrazarte, sentir en el alma un momento de paz. Y que le diré a mis amigos cuando en la parranda me escuchen cantar. Y ya no mencioné tu nombre porque en cada letra quisiera llorar. Y tú no te vas a encontrar un amor tan bonito que sea así. Tengo dolor infinito y ahora soy feliz.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Hay cosas que uno no entiende de un momento a otro, no se acabó. Aunque ya no nada tiene, mi canción llorando fue como nació. Aunque ya no nada tiene, mi canción llorando fue como nació.
Let's go.
Quisiera olvidarlo todo, volver contigo, ya me estoy llorando. Pero el corazón me grita, no seas cobarde, ¿qué te está pasando? Ay, no pierdas la razón, ¿cómo puedes quererla si te dio el engaño? Ay, no pierdas la razón, ¿cómo puedes quererla si te dio el engaño?
Heel. Yes. How are you feeling, my peoples? Oh my God, if you're not warm now, I don't know. I don't know what you've been doing. I just don't know. Marisol is giving thumbs up. Excellent. Alistair, my darling, that's generous. Thank you so much for your donation. You were doing the work for me and you're still donating. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Alistair. Thank you. Mary says, oh my God, so much fun. Yay! What a cardio routine. It really is. Guys, look, with Dominican Bachata, you could do just the basic and it would be still a cardio. Every time I go to Dominican Republic, it's like embarrassing. I go dancing one song, it's like I'm leaking through places I've never seen as possible. It's insanity, but it is so much fun. I love it. It's just so much joy in the music. There's so much history in the steps and in the sound and everything. It's just so really special. And when we do it right, it just feels so good. And when you dance with another person, Dominican Bachata, it's a connection like no other. It's completely different than other dances. And I hope you really enjoy it. And guys, before you go, if you really enjoy it, guys, I have this Monday Dominican Bachata workshop, fundamentals, and we're going to have a lot of work. We're going to have a lot of different music, beautiful music. We're going to work on our body movement and stuff for Dominican Bachata, some history as well. And guys, if you want to join in into the workshop, it's going to be 2 hours on Zoom on my regular Monday slots, and you can do that on my website, dancewithrasa.com. Other workshops are coming up as well. They're going to be updated whether today or tomorrow, and we have many other workshops happening because now the list is running out. I had no time to fill it in, but new workshops coming up for both salsa, bachata, and other things. And what you can do is actually influence me. If there's anything in particular that you would like to see in a workshop, send me a message. You can easily do that on my Instagram as well. I'm really active there. This is where I respond the most. Facebook gets really busy for me because I have 3 Facebooks. Really hard for me to answer on Facebook. But if you send me an email or through my website, or if you find me on Instagram and you send me a message there, I always respond. So if you have something that you want to see in the workshop, let me know and I will make sure and provide. But many other workshops coming up. But this Monday, if you want to do more Dominican Bachata and you really enjoy it, please book the workshop. It's this Monday. And guys, the other thing is, I do recordings now on the workshops as well. So even if the time doesn't work for you and you cannot be there, I record the class so you can have the recording and feel like you are in the class, so you can still book the workshop and I'll give you the recording afterwards. I had few mess ups with recordings, but it's sorting out now and they are available now, and I'm trying to make sure everything runs smoothly, just in case you can't be there but you really want to see the workshop as well. Dance flexibility and fitness workshop. Oh, that's a good one, Mary Lou, actually. That's very good, Mary Lou, actually. I like that. That's a very good one for flexibility. Guys, did you enjoy this? Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you all being here on a Saturday evening. Thank you so, so much. And now I shall leave you. I will let you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'm going to go and think about what else I can teach you. My life, guys, my life is just you. I got nothing else to do but think about you. You are my life. Everything I do for YouTube channel, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, show me some love. Subscribe now. I give you my love. That's all. That's all I have. It's just you. So, this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go think about you some more. Oh, my pleasure, Sarah. Vanessa, thank you so much. Marisol, great that you enjoyed it. Adriana, besos para ti también, mi chica bonita. Ah, de nada, Adriana, de nada. Guys, thank you so much. That's it. Have a wonderful Saturday, and I will see you next Saturday, 7 p.m. We are back. Make sure you come back. Oh, thank you, Alice. I feel the love. I really do. I think I'm pumped most of the time because I do feel the love. So many wonderful people, being so absolutely lovely to me and being so nice and leaving me beautiful comments. And some of you also, I can see when you're uploading on Instagram some of the routines that I teach you. It just warms my heart. You know what it feels like to open Instagram, be tagged in one of routines that you taught, and a student is working hard and saying, look, I think I got this. I mean, there's nothing more special than that. So I'm pumped because of you. So it's kind of like a circular love. Isn't that the most, is the best thing ever? You give something, you get something, and the love just keeps on going. I love it. Oh, thank you, Polly. Anna, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it, my darling. Guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Saturday, and I'll see you next Saturday. Or maybe on Monday in the workshop. And now I tune out.